scene. This is fine for now until we figure out fully what's going on. We'll wait for Hammer to get here. I'm gonna send Shadow a direct message, see if he's gonna join us. Uh, do, 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 do. Shadow. All right, send him the message. All right, what up, everybody? It's your boy Clown back again with the Pause My Game podcast, the only podcast where we pause our game and come here and chat with you guys about the gaming world, stuff going on in Destiny, other things that we're playing, even if it's just kind of stuff in the background. Obviously, I've been kind of busy lately. I've been working like crazy. Luckily, last week went, pretty well. Nobody got hurt considering the job we were doing. So, yeah, leave it at that, and then we'll get into this. I'm joined by fellow co-hosts Dash and Ghost. Say what up to the chat, guys.
Sup?
What up?
Hammer will be joining us here in a second, and then I'm waiting to see if Shadow is going to be joining us. Who was that joined?
That was
Don't
Hammer.
want to know me.
It was Hammer. All right, Hammer, say what up to the chat.
What's up? I'm on a diabolical fueling right now. Ramen noodles with whiskey.
That sounds
Fuck.
terrible. Dude, do me a favor and take a Pepsid before you go to
Boy,
sleep tonight.
he's ready to fight tonight. That sounds
yeah,
like
and
he's just ready to fucking punch somebody in the face type of fucking
Yeah,
pairing.
it was chicken ramen noodles with Budok, the spicy, like second spiciest or spiciest one they had. I mixed those together.
Oh God,
Oof.
he's gonna just
I'm
be
ready, boys.
angry tonight.
Your asshole is gonna be loving you tomorrow, dude.
Hell no, he's going to be hating you, bro. He's going to be hating you.
Yes, it's always hating me.
Right. All right. So in the world of gaming news, hang on, I did get a message. Okay, so no Shadow tonight.
The fall off of Crimson's gonna have to be studied pretty soon.
What was that?
Always dipping. Said the fall off of Crimson will have to be studied. He's always dipping.
He's not always dipping, and Shadow's got
I just want
prior
to know if he's
rankings.
listening. He heard me talking shit to him.
Right. I mean, it's possible he
Yeah.
could be in the chat right now. So, I got a little bit of gaming news. Nothing too crazy. I hadn't been like super paying attention to stuff. I just know I wrote down a little bit of information. One of the big things that we kind of missed last weekend. Hang on 1 second. All right. So one of the things that we kind of missed last weekend was the Xbox price increases for the subscription for the Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah.
Dash period. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. I appreciate you.
They're also taking away the
36 months
pricing for the price discounts for having Ultimate, by the way, as well, is what I've been told.
Well, Dash was looking it up, and apparently, so if you have an existing membership for Ultimate and it's on a reoccurring thing, your price is not going to go up. Isn't that what you were saying, Dash?
So I saw it come up in a different feeds. Like I checked my subscription and it still says $20. Next month it's still gonna be $20. And I was like, this is supposed to go into effect this month. It was supposed to have happened already.
All right.
According to what I cannot find that page anymore. But somebody shared an email that they got from Xbox saying that in certain countries it's going to be a little delay when that pay increase happens. But if you have a recurring subscription with like auto pay, which I do it on one of my credit cards, it's going to stay at $20. If you canceled your subscription and you redo it, it's going to be $30. And it's going to be that way for a while, so no increase on a lot of us for right now. I cannot find that email that I got. That way I could screen share it. But when I read that, I was like, I looked it up, and it was like, well, in the UK and the US, there was no delay. It was supposed to have happened, and I can't find it.
So effective date is immediately for new subscribers in the US and UK. Existing subscribers, Microsoft has confirmed that the current subscribers in certain countries will continue to renew at their current price for now, but will be notified in advance of any future changes.
Yeah, so I just typed it in for the email. It says Microsoft has sent out emails to Xbox Game Pass subscribers in certain regions. I didn't get one of these. Information informing them that the price increase will only apply to new purchases and not affect existing subscriptions if they are on auto renew, like me.
Yep.
The email states that the new price hike will only apply to new purchases and will not affect current subscriptions in the region. And I guess our region, it wasn't affected by it because we were supposed to get it immediately, provided they are on a recurring plan. If players decide to cancel their current plan and repurchase, they will be charged a new rate. Microsoft will notify users at least 60 days in advance if there are any changes to their account. So basically what you were just saying, but like I haven't seen any price increase on my end. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I use the Game Pass all the time, and I noticed like with EA, I mean, if I wanted to, since EA is part of the Ultimate, I'm on the EA Pro. Is it?
No, you're on Game Pass Ultimate. You had the $20 one, which comes with the thing for EA, and then there's
EA
like
Play.
another one. Yeah, EA Play, and there's another one.
So EA Play, because I have that Ultimate, if I wanted to buy Battlefield 6, I get 10% off because I'm on the Pro.
Right. All right, so here's some of the things. So I did see that. So our price isn't going to change for right now. We're good because we're locked in already. So that's at least a somewhat, bonus positive. Okay. So Game Pass Ultimate's price increased from $19.99 to $29.99 per month. The hike is accompanied by new benefits, including more day one releases, over 75 per year, the Ubisoft Plus Classics library, and the Fortnite Crew subscription, which that's pretty massive. I mean, granted, I'm not like super big on Fortnite, but like that subscription's like, how much is that subscription? Can you check that price on that?
Was it Fortnite subscription?
Yeah, Fortnite Crew subscription.
$12, $11.99 a monthly.
That's still not bad, you know what I'm saying? All things considered. I think that's still pretty good. And I mean, and here's the other thing too. Part of the reason why that a lot of people loved Ultimate was because of like the cloud gaming that they have going on. But now cloud gaming's now going to be available across all of their tiers, which is Ultimate, Premium, and Essential. So as long as you have Essential, you can still play games online. It's only $10 a month, and you get you get all the basic stuff plus the cloud gaming now. And so before this, even at the base tier, you wouldn't be able to get the cloud gaming experience or the PC because they had the big thing is the play anywhere. So now you get that in all the tiers, which for me it makes sense. It's not a bad deal, all things considered. What are your thoughts, Dash, and what are your thoughts, Hammer?
I don't like it. I think it's just corporate greed to the max.
Like looking at the Ubisoft catalog, despite the fact that like Division's on there, a lot of the Assassin's Creed, not the new Assassin's Creed, but all the other Assassin's Creed is on there. Skull and Bones, that's the game that I've been wanting to play, but I've heard people, like a lot of people tell me, oh, it's garbage, but it's like I still want to try it. I mean, people were telling me Anthem was garbage, and I actually enjoyed it, even though went the way of the dodo.
Oh, Anthem was a great game. I'm not gonna lie on that at all in any way, shape, or form. It was a decent game. It was definitely very visually stunning, and the mechanics to it were cool. It was still lacking in certain features, and at the same time, you had Destiny out right when that came out. So like they had an end game, but it would still never be what Destiny was. Destiny was the first person shooter that was on a console to have raids. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's other games that had like some type of raids, but like nothing to that level and to that scale on there. And so I think that's where kind of like Outriders and Anthem, like if you're gonna have a PvE experience and you're only gonna have a PvE experience, like you got to have a lot to do. And like, but also, yet then again, here in of itself, even if we don't have a lot to do, if it's fun to do and people are enjoying it, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times did we run the raid in Borderlands 3, Dash?
Oh, we ran that thing so many times.
So many times. And did we ever get bored of it?
No, I mean, Borderlands. Those raids were just, they were fun. Sorry, I'm out of breath. My son just decided to.
No, you're good.
He
You're
just
good.
got out of the shower and took off running through the house and tried to open the front door.
Butt naked?
Yeah, butt naked.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Those are the kind of games like Borderlands where they don't get boring. It's not really taxing when you do their raids. It's not there's no puzzles or anything like that. Like Division has mechanics you do. Destiny has heavy mechanics that you do. Those kind of raids are fun because it's like you go in, you shoot things, and you do like a little bit of stuff to make them vulnerable. But other than that, it's like it's really fun. And then you get gear, like actual gear that you could use.
Yeah.
As opposed to like Destiny, you'll get like gear that you'll never use.
Yeah, and it's even worse now that we're in this tiered system, and like the tiered system was like great. It's a great idea, and it gives people the chase. And I do see where some people are coming from in the sense that like a lot of people were thinking that like tier 4s and tier 5s should have been stuck to just specific end game activities. Like you can only get tier 4s and 5s in raids or like trials if you go flawless and whatnot, where I could kind of see like a small vote for that to like really make like that grind. But also at the same time, like it's still limiting. I think anything that limits you from doing what you want to do, playing and having fun, I think that does kind of suck because everybody's going to want to play in their own way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like some people that were like, and so I'll use Borderlands as the example. So like when we were running back in the day, like everybody ran their build, what they wanted to do. I ran my build the way I wanted to, and I was doing dumb shit and like one-shotting raid bosses and whatnot. And so like the loot was plentiful and it was fun. I mean, it's not that anybody didn't have any fun. It's just kind of what it is. And this is such a weird time for gaming because we have a lot of new games that are coming out and everybody's trying to push the envelope, but I feel like everybody's just still kind of got each other in a chokehold, which is like what Hammer was talking about with like the greed aspect of it. Like, I do get that. I feel like some of the prices are getting like a little out of hand, but also at the same time, like this is kind of to be expected because of what we've been doing before. Because I mean, like, see, how old am I? I'm now 33 years old. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say 10 years ago. Let's go 15 years ago. Like 15 years ago, that's about when I was playing like Fallout 3 and the DLCs came out and it was a disc that you could buy from GameStop and you could download them and you could take the disc back. This was before like really big online play was going around and whatnot. And like, so games like DLCs became like a cool thing and like a cool way to add on to the game. And so to extend it and extend the life of it to keep people playing it because games used to be a lot more like they drew you in more and you just wanted to sit there and just keep playing them. And now that we have this ability to sit here and continuously keep playing these games, we're like, okay, we need more content. more content, more content, more content. And I feel like that's something that's going across all games right now. It's like, it's not enough content. I think that's a big factor across the whole gaming industry. Does anybody feel like I'm wrong right now about that?
No, not at all.
No, I mean, like we're going through a weird state of like. Okay,
I just hate how most of the industries are just releasing unfinished games and thinking that it's a good thing to do.
Well, see, that's a good argument, but it's also depending on what's considered unfinished. Like, okay, like I was saying, I'm hooked on
Cyberpunk
Space.
2077.
That game, I played it a few times. I actually kind of liked it, but never really got.
Oh, I loved it.
Hooked it. I never really got hooked onto it. So there's a game I showed Clown that I've been hooked on called Space Jump. It's in early access right now. You could buy it. It's like $20, I think. It's literally a game that they're still working on. Like right now, they're still working on it. It's not in beta. It's just early access. They've released what they. It's like what they should have did with Heartland. They released what they could, and they're like, when you're playing it, we're going to take what you're doing and the issues that you're having, and then they fix it, and then they add to it, and then they're still building the game essentially.
Right.
Now that game is literally an unfinished game, just like Star Citizen is an unfinished game, but it's in early access. And that's what I kind of like, that they're like upfront with it, instead of like, oh, we spent like 10 years on this game and it's finished, and when you play it, it crashes before you can even hit start.
Right.
Those are like the big issues for me. It's like, oh, you need a hot patch. Day one hot patch? Why? What happened? I thought it was fixed.
Well, I mean,
it's like,
look at the Ash and Iron drop, dude. Like, that was nothing but problems. And we only just recently got the exotic mission, and the Ash and Iron dropped in September, like early September, right?
Right. And then that's the whole thing is that, like, I'm sorry to say it, love Destiny, always be a fan, but they should have just started working on something on a new Destiny, like different, instead of adding onto it. I mean, if you're into the story, we got closure already. Now it's like, okay, I almost feel like Edge of Fate is like the Red War. Like when they dropped Destiny 2 and Red War, people are like, this should have just been a DLC for Destiny 1, because we didn't feel like we were done with Destiny 1 yet. And then they made Destiny 2.
Well, because we knew what we had and what they were wanting to do and what they were planning. But there was a bunch of stuff that got messed up within Destiny 1 that they kind of needed a fresh slate to start with. And then what they did was just kind of like counterintuitive. So like let's look, if you look at its entirety, and we're gonna do some game comparisons as well too, because I can chalk up Edge of Fate to another game that did the same thing and it didn't go well. And that's gonna be Division 2. Because when Warlords in New York dropped, that was shit. And they re-changed the whole system. They changed the whole basis of the way the game works. Because everybody's like, oh, this is too complicated. This is too hard to figure out. And like Edge of Fate, it's like, well, the armor is really technically useless, and this is kind of hard to figure out and stuff. And so they try to simplify it yet again. And I feel like every time we jump into a game, like if we jump into a situation where it's like the game's too hard for people, so we're going to simplify it to make it easier, they just made the game even more complicated. Does that make sense?
It does. Like Division 2 should have been another game that they just ended with Warlords, and then they came out with like how many years later for another DLC, Brooklyn, which was a real. I mean, given what you paid for with Brooklyn, it's a small little map. It's like what, $10, $15. It's like, okay, that's not bad, given what we paid for. But like so late in the life of Destiny, and now they're pulling the creative team that was working on Division 3 to help with Division 2, and I'm like, okay, so they're trying to probably bridge between 2 and 3, like get those stories connected, which they didn't do with Division 1 to 2. It's a totally different situation.
Yeah,
but it's like, I wonder what will happen with Ubisoft now. I mean, I don't know if this is actually helping them with what Microsoft is doing with the pay increase, giving the old catalog, because I jumped right into the old Assassin's Creed games. I was like, Black Flag on PC, Say less. And I
Right.
started playing it.
I
And
feel like
I'm
there's
having-
just too many projects that have been started and canceled that it's hurting everybody right now. So like in the past 2 years, how many games have we heard of getting canceled? Like we had the Division One. What was that? Heartland.
Heartland,
All the projects for Bungie. Bungie had. So they had Destiny 2 and Marathon plus 3 other projects in the work, and the 3 other projects in the work got scrapped.
Marathon got scrapped too.
Marathon's not scrapped. Marathon's still
I
coming
thought
out.
it was
Nope.
what?
It was supposed
Yeah,
to release. They were supposed to release this year. They can't scrap it. If they would have scrapped it, you could have said we wouldn't be playing right now. The game would have been dead. Bungie would have been done.
So Bungie just announced that they're doing another invite only test.
Oh, they did. They.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So this is strictly invite only. So it's not like the last little the server test that they were doing. I seen that about it and I was like, whoa, news on Marathon? What's up? Like what's going on? And they're doing an invite test only for their
What?
servers right now.
I can open the window. Oh, give me 2 seconds. I actually have a thought. A thought just came to me.
Holy shit, boys! He had a thought.
Well, my friend, I always have thoughts, and sometimes they're really good. Sometimes they're long-winded. It just kind of depends on the scenario and the timing. So,
Tell my thoughts because it will get me in trouble.
well, then maybe you should suppress your thoughts sometimes. Maybe you should just not think.
That's how I live my life.
Well, then maybe you should think a little bit more. Like let's look. If I was to look at gaming in its entirety, like, why do we have sequels?
Oh, I guys got an update.
Continuation of the story. And honestly, if you want my personal opinion, the first game did so well that they're just like, oh, well, let's make another game and see how it does.
Yeah, so continuation of the story, and it's also to build upon what they have there that people are enjoying playing. I mean, like, Grand Theft Auto's still reasonably going strong for that same gameplay loop, being able to run around the city and do what you want. It's gotten a lot more advanced, and people are on this whole new level now with like the role playing and whatnot. That's not for me, but they're still doing well. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like sequels because, you know, sometimes you can throw in new gameplay mechanics and still continue the story, or maybe bridge or branch the story. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, but the biggest thing should always be like building upon what we have already. And I think Destiny 2, Division 2, Diablo 4, I feel like a lot of games have just taken what they already had and what was working and doing well, and they've kind of just like really kicked themselves in the rear. Because when Destiny 2 dropped, Destiny 2 Vanilla, like the idea of getting rid of the special ammo was to make the PvP more competitive, like more competitive in the sense of like trying to make it more esports, if I remember correctly, right? That's why they did double primaries.
Well, they did double primaries because it was like a joke to try and get special ammo at first, and so people just ran what was, you didn't need ammo for.
No, there was, dude, at the beginning of Destiny 2, there was no special weapons. They did like that.
I know there was no special weapons, and you still had to pick up primary ammo bricks.
Yeah. But no, but like, cause like, was it shotguns, snipers, swords? Everything was in the heavy slot. Everything. That's why the Whisper is still an exotic heavy sniper. And same with like what Darcy. Darcy's still an exotic heavy sniper. Which I don't mind. But compared to like what we were doing before, it made no sense. And then same with like Division 2, rolling into that, they changed the Dark Zone. So the Dark Zone used to be able to hold like what, 40 people in it? Back in the day, Dash?
Yeah, it was like a whole big middle of the map, and then Division 2 they split the Dark Zone into 3.
Yeah, and but like the most that you could have like in a dark zone was like up to 8 people, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a significant change that changes the way the dynamic of like the how the game mechanic is supposed to work. And it's not like it used to be.
Well, like,
So,
when you think about sequels, like take Fallout for example. Fallout is its own thing that like there's Fallout 3, 4, Fallout 76. You could literally make another Fallout game and call it whatever. We're gonna know it as a sequel, but in its own way, it's not even a sequel. It's like a different story within the Fallout universe. Like 3 going into 4, it was a sequel, yes, but no real connection between 3 and 4.
Hammer, thank you
except
for
for
subscribing, buddy.
except for like NPCs that were like
That's
little
how they
kids
connect all the
Fallout 3.
games together.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
like
but, like,
there
your
is still
character-
aspects of Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Like if you noticed in Fallout 3, it was very, very brief. But when you actually went to Rivet City and you did the replicated man mission, they were all that's the entire mission was about trying to find a synth, and the synth was fucking trying to escape the Institute, and it's literally the Institute is the main bad guys, if you want to call them that, if you're part of that faction that doesn't like the Institute. Throughout
But
the
you're
entirety
talking
of
about
Fallout
the
4.
world. I'm talking about the character that you play. The character you play has no relation to the Fallout 3 character.
No,
It's like you're playing through somebody else's perspective. And that's like what Division was trying to do when they went into Division 2. It's a different agent got activated in DC or it's somewhere else and they got moved to DC. As we're like Division 1, he was in Brooklyn and went to New York.
I
It's
think
two totally different like agents,
and that's
just like Fallout.
honestly like why Fallout did so good, because they connected the world together with different characters.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like Fallout, for instance, could make sequels, never-ending sequels. I mean, the TV show was awesome itself, but like you could make a sequel out of the lore of the game and have a new character take up the mantle every time. Like you're not really attached to your character unless you're playing at that specific time. Like Fallout 76, I'm attached to my character on Xbox, but I also made another character on Steam. And they're both equally good in their own ways, but like it's just like I'm playing in the Fallout universe.
I think you made a really good point there without realizing that you made a point. And so let me touch on that real quick. It's specifically this, that a good sequel not only bridges the story and continue to push the narrative, but a truly good sequel also could stand on its own. Like, I'm here, this is why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just a continuation, but it stands alone in and of itself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like games like Division, good archetype to make other games based off of the Division agents getting activated in different parts of the U.S. Good narrative, be an awesome story. Same thing with
But here, let's do a comparison. Question: did you ever play Dino Crisis back in the day?
Yes.
Did you play Dino Crisis 2?
No.
Okay, so they did make a sequel, and the sequel is actually really good as well too. Who else? Has anybody else here played Dino Crisis and or Dino Crisis 2?
I played like the first one, I think, but it was very brief moments.
Like 20 years younger than all of you, so no.
All right, what's an old school game with a sequel? That's like from back in the day.
Time Splitters.
I didn't play Time Splitters.
Time Splitters is fucking awesome.
Okay.
Smash Brothers?
Think of like let's use this one, like Mario, right? They come out with another game for Mario tomorrow, which they probably are or will. Just being real here. Like that, even if it's a different subdivision, Super Mario freaking universe. People are gonna love it. They're gonna play it. They're gonna know where it's gonna stem from, but it's also gonna stand alone on its own. Like, hi, I'm here doing my own thing. I felt like another great example would be like the
Zelda?
Pokemon. Zelda, that's another great example. You could do a different Zelda right now, and it's going to stand alone as its own thing and be awesome. The Pokemon actually does this very well too, in the sense of like red and blue, yellow, silver, gold, crystal. Like
Can I
they,
get a remake of Soul Silver, please? Thank you.
yeah, I would love a remake of Soul Silver, but that's a remake of a remake. So
Yeah, but it's so good.
I know. Hey,
I want to remake a Crystal.
I would love that. Dude, actually, yeah, instead of doing a remake of Soul Silver and Heart Gold, do a remake of like Yellow, Crystal, and then what is it, Emerald? Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Okay, so boom, Nintendo idea right there. Hit your boy up.
Let's do it. We had an idea about the property.
Right.
By the way, start to
Oh wait,
circle back
we're
conversation.
talking about Nintendo. Hold up, we might get lawsuited real quick. Chill, brah.
What were you gonna say?
Chill, brah.
I did get a notification on my Xbox because I don't remember the conversation that well, but it did say that next month my pay would increase. I don't know if that happened to you guys or not.
I did not
I
get a
bumped it up.
notification. I did not get a
Yeah, I just got a
notification.
notification that mine's going to get bumped up.
Okay, so
PlayStation. I ain't gotta worry about it.
we don't talk about PlayStation here.
What are you talking about? Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? The second this goes over with Xbox, then PlayStation's probably going to follow suit, just like how Nintendo's like, hey, we're going to charge $80 for a game, so everyone else is like, so can we. Like, it's going to eventually trickle down.
Call that
Anyway.
trickle down pricing.
And see, that's a whole other subject for another time, and it's also a conversation that we've already had before too, which is interesting. No, but the point I was trying to make specifically is that like the even though they're a sequel, you know where they stand, you know what they are, you know what they represent, you know the basic general gist. Like if I handed you a copy of Dazzling Emerald Pokemon, you know what you're going to be getting into, right?
No, I'll get me lost, to be honest.
Oh my god. Dash.
It's like, bro. I mean, there is a game out there that was like literally a ROM. It was a self-made game for Pokemon, and since Nintendo didn't like it, they literally shut it down. And because the only reason why is because it introduced their own type of Pokemon, and it was called Pokemon Uranium version. Apparently, it was supposed to be like a really good ROM version of the game of like Emerald. I think it was Emerald. What else? Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. And then literally Nintendo got wind of it. They're like, nope, cease and desist. Otherwise, we're gonna give you a lawsuit like no other.
All right, and I completely agree with that. That is shitty. But I'm trying to make a point here. Somebody help me out with my point here, okay? If I handed you a copy of a Dazzling Emerald brought to you by the Nintendo company and Game Freak, right?
What I'm expecting.
What was
Because
that?
it's Pokemon. I would know what to expect because it's Pokemon.
Exactly. You know, and for the most part, it's gonna be there. But like, if I handed you Destiny 2 and you've never played it, what would you expect from this game? You know what I'm saying?
Pick a starter, level it up, go fucking find some grass. Like, honestly.
No, but I'm saying Destiny 2.
And then literally a week after you start your fucking game is like, oh, you started with that one? Good luck, bro. Your gameplay's going to be even harder now. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong, but that's for specifically Pokemon. Now, but fucking actually that's actually funny that you said that, because think about Destiny 2, like you have 3 characters. 3 starters.
True. Pick your starter. You want a Crayon Eater, a fucking Space Wizard, or a fucking Edgelord? Just know that if you don't pick the right one, people are gonna judge you.
Destiny's the Pokemon of first-person shooters, confirmed.
Hashtag. Yeah,
confirmed.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh.
Like the Titans are trying to band with the fucking hunters because they're just, you know, they get along together really well because they're like combat. Wizards think that they're better than everybody else, which we are. Sorry about it.
All right. Tangent. Okay. Hunter Warlock, Titan. They have to match to either Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle. What do you think would be the perfect matchup?
Warlock's a Squirtle. I'm saying it right
dude,
now. Warlock's a Squirtle.
I'm with you on that one. I agree with that.
I hate to say this because it's my least favorite, but Titan has to be Venusaur. Because it's
Bulbasaur?
Titan, I was gonna say either Bulbasaur or Charmander for Titans.
All right.
Titans-
And they're more like Venus. They're more like Bulbasaur for Titans. So that means
Hunter's Charmander.
Hunter's Charmander.
That makes sense because Hunter's like the most played class too.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Greninja.
No, well, I was doing off the
No,
original
we're not going
trio.
on the. We're going first 151, sir. We're not going into the new generations about that.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. You want to get technical about it? Fucking Titans or Larvitar.
yeah.
If you want to go that
I
far.
was gonna say more of like a Titan being like a Snorlax.
I like it.
Snorlax is my staple on my team, so on my team, so I don't really care. I'll take it.
Right. Dude, that's funny. That's a great comparison right there. Nah, but like I said,
that would mean like, fuck. What's a good ghost typing for Hunter, dude? Because that's literally what they are.
dude, Ceruledge.
I was gonna say
I haven't
Haunter.
played the new game yet, so I have no opinion on it.
Haunter goes to Gengar. Fuck it, I'll take it. Ghastly.
And then wizards, like the space wizards, are the annoying bug types.
You're a
So
wizard, Harry.
I am a wizard, Harry. Thank you. Fuck.
No, hang on. I would change that. So if Titan's Snorlax, I'd say Warlock is actually Ghastly into Gengar because it's just a pain in the ass to get. You know what I'm saying? And they float around very similar. And then I would take Hunter as Scyther.
Of course you would. I fucking knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Could have seen that one a mile away.
I
Hey,
did
look on
see
the
it
bright
a
side.
mile
Charmander's
away.
my
I
favorite
saw
Pokemon.
it
I didn't even
5
put my
miles
class
away.
as my favorite Pokemon.
But that was just for the starters,
Snorlax.
and we went off of what made
Snorlax,
sense. And
Crayon.
I thought that was kind of fair. And after we got done saying it, I thought about stop playing Hunter because I was like, "Fuck, everybody's doing
The meat writing's crazy.
it." Right? I was like, "Fuck." And now the edgelord statement makes even more sense now when you think about it that way. I'm gonna from now on refer to Warlocks as Squirtles and Titans as Bulbasaurs. That's gonna be the thing. All right. But yeah, no, I think where we're at with like sequels and what people are doing, I just feel like there's like a lot of backtracking, a lot of things aren't making sense. Like between Destiny, Division, Diablo, they keep making these games, they do all these things in them, and then people go, we didn't like that, and they just keep trying to change the whole dynamic of the way the game works. So there's a bunch of extra coding in there that doesn't need to be in there compared to the original way they made it.
Case in point, another good example of that. Like honestly, Apex.
How so? Elaborate.
How so? Elaborate. They're just adding too much shit. You know, it comes with the nerfs and the buffs and everything that goes along with every season and the reworks, how the weapons, operate and everything like that. And it's just like they're getting to a point where it's like, dude, it's too much for one game. And you need to figure out a common ground with the actual gamers and how you want the gameplay to actually be in a good direction for the next expansion.
So
if the developers can't find a good common ground, what happens? Their game dies because they lose a lot of player base and there's nobody playing their game anymore. And then Bungie is doing the same thing. They're just, we're going to push out these little microtransactions for the coolest armor sets, but yet we're also just going to make the power grind just unbearably fucking long. And now in recent news, they've also said that they're not going to reset the power when Renegades comes out. It's just going to stay the same.
Which is stupid because that counteracts this whole system of Edge of Fate and whatnot. It literally counteracts it if they don't reset the power. And that's part of the reason why everybody grinded so hard, was because it was only going to last for so long, and then we're going to have to redo it all over again. If they don't do it, it's just like, what's the point? Like, that makes absolutely no sense.
Dude, I haven't played Destiny in like months.
No worries. No, but there was a point I was going to bring up that you said something specifically. Oh, yeah, buffs and nerfs. So in a game like Apex, I can understand some nerfing, but they have to be extremely careful with nerfing. Okay, like nerfing should always be like a last freaking resort. It should always be buff other things first, because what I've been noticing between Destiny, Diablo, Division, name X game fucking here, is that they go, okay, this is too strong, we have to nerf it. Not only do they nerf it, but they nerf other things around it to where it pushes it into the ground and makes it unusable. And it's just like, it's so redundant. And I remember back when me and you were playing Apex back in the day, what was the one gun I was always using?
Longbow.
I was not using the long. Oh, no, yeah, I was using the longbow. Yeah, no, I was talking about for fully automatic. I wasn't talking about snipers.
R301.
R301 at first, until the R301 got nerfed, then it was the R99, and everybody and their mama was using that one as well too. Once the 301 got nerfed, then everybody went to the R99. Then once that got nerfed and they got rid of barrel stave on it, it became shit. Nobody wanted to use it anymore, and then people moved on to the next fucking thing. Like, you like, instead of like bringing up other weapons to work with them and work within their intended ranges, they just keep nerfing. And it's not just like a simple, we're just going to reduce the damage or just reduce the range. It's, we're going to reduce the damage, the range, we're going to take away how many rounds it has in the mag, and for some reason we're going to mess with the accuracy as well. That's a nerf.
And we're going to change the ammo typing.
Yeah, and we're going to change the ammo typing for no apparent reason whatsoever. And I mean, they just did it in Destiny with like the strongholds. Strongholds really never got used before. They got used in the last season, Heresy, and they were super busted, super OP, and they fucking nerfed them into the ground. So they got buffed so they could be usable, and then we nerfed them into the ground because it was too strong. You get what I'm saying? And they took away the power fantasy of what it was before. And then like in Diablo, as an example, like one build is reigning super supreme, so they're like, we gotta nerf that and then not bring other builds up.
Yeah, it's like Starfire Warlocks. And now it's actually a usable but not really like meta build for Warlocks.
It's really hard to do anything meta within Destiny right now. Like it's such a weird state with like the way everything is. And here's the thing, like I hate about like me and Dash have always talked about meta. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm doing finger air quotations right now. Dash, Division 2, meta.
Give me a
What?
line.
not even meta. Why do I hate meta, Dash?
I'll give you shit on my favorite gun.
I'm not.
To me, meta is like a crush. Like, oh, you want the easy way out? This is what you do. This is what you wear. This is what you put on. There's no real reason to like. I'm guilty of it when I play Division 2. I just put on my meta because it's like I do the most damage, and I just want to get through things quicker. I've lost the love of trying to experiment with other builds. There's no point in it. Like,
we talk about meta is like the comfort food of like build.
Yeah,
Meta's literally killed what it was like actually back in the day when the pandemic first started. I was hardcore Warzone fan. Like that's all I was playing during the pandemic was Warzone. And then the meta just kept on shifting, which I tried to keep up with. And then Cold War drops, and they integrated all of their weapons, which they became meta, and all the old weapons from like Modern Warfare became obsolete. I stopped fucking playing.
Mhm.
I honestly did, because it's like they had too many weapons to go around and they wanted to push Cold War, and it just pissed me off.
The
Because
biggest
everybody's running around with a 2-tap DMR, like, oh, I'm gonna run around with a really fast firing semi-automatic. I'm gonna shoot you in the face and you're gonna die. And
Right.
I can't use any other weapon because that's all I do.
the biggest problem
Fuck
with
you.
the biggest problem with meta, and what it's kind of what Dash kind of touched on, is that it becomes really boring and really stale, and there's no diversity. And when you talk about these games like Division, Destiny, Diablo, Warzone, whatever, like that's the thing. Like the game's you're supposed to be diverse. You're supposed to be running what you want to run. It's supposed to be fun. You know what I'm saying? And they've kind of let these weapons slip into, like, right now, even if you jumped into Call of Duty, if you're not running a special skin on your weapon, like one of like the special variants that you have to buy, don't play. Because without a special blueprint, you're at a disadvantage. You will lose every time. You will lose every gunfight because those blueprints actually do more damage and stuff like that. They are pay
Call
to
of
win.
Duty's always been pay to win. Call of Duty has been pay to win ever since they introduced microtransactions, and it's fucking retardedly dumb. Like,
Mhm.
you want to win? Buy some shit. Spend some more money on a game that you spent $70 on, just so that way you can get into the multiplayer, just to level up the weapons to unlock all the attachments. But we're gonna put out special blueprints that has special attachments that only work and that are the ones that are the actual meta. So you have to spend more money on a game that you spent money on already just to fucking win, and you don't even have a chance to win because of how people are just no-lifing that shit.
Mhm. Mhm.
I can go for days on this, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's like the same thing. Like if me and Dash were to, like, say, jump into Division 2 right now, and for some reason we gotta bug up our ass and we wanted to jump in the Dark Zone. Hey Dash, what are we gonna be running in the Dark Zone?
I forget the build.
It's a
Yeah,
all
I forget the build.
It's gonna be all armor with maxed out crit damage and crit chance.
with two talents, specifically on the chest piece and on the backpack. It's an all high end build. It's gonna be unbreakable on the chest piece and adrenaline rush on the backpack. With with some type of AR as your front and a shotgun in the background, and you want the AR to have what was it? Is it Optimist? Optimist, and you want it on a FAMAS. FAMAS was the best to run. That was like the
Keyword.
Well,
Keyword was.
Yeah, they recently added a new talent to guns now, where if you don't have a skill on timer, your damage gets raised like a crazy amount. So, like, say you bust out your shield, technically you're not on a cooldown for your skill, so it still applies. And that's what people do: run around with shield with an all armor crit build. It's basically your crit chance build, but it's all armor cores.
Yeah, it's just all armor cores because you have to run the armor cores to live. Because if you don't, you die in 2 seconds. It's
make the kids some French fries. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it became so boring. Like even back when I was running, I did a couple like off variant builds, and I did test them, and I did get them to work properly. But I had to do a lot of planning. Specifically, if you go to my TikTok, I did a PvP striker build, and I got it to work. It was not easy, and here's the thing too: is that if somebody comes running up with a meta build, I then have to swap to a meta build because it won't compete forever. Like everything's just too circumstantial. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for.
Speaking of meta builds and taking off shooting, one of my favorite YouTubers, his name is Hayden, and he uses random ass Pokemon and gets them to sweep, like Lumineon, Love Disc, shit like that. Not using meta stuff and he gets a lot of views from that.
Yeah, no, like there's a lot of I started doing stuff like that, and I started getting some recognition for it. I've always been the type to be like, dude, I don't want to run meta. Give me something stupid to do, and I'll do it. I remember I was like, we were playing Destiny, and I was like, somebody give me a build, and it was like, I can't remember if it was Dash or Tango, and they're like, run the Karnstein armlets for the fucking Warlock. I was like, okay, bet. I'll make a build right now. Made a build right there. Fucking did phenomenal. I didn't know they had recently buffed the Karnstein armlets either, and they were doing really good. I'm like, man, why is nobody running this? This is amazing. This is so good. And then back in Division 2, there was this gun. It's called the Slayer. It was a Tommy gun with a drum mag, and it shot snowballs, but they would arc through the air. And it had this little feature that, like, when you shot an enemy in the head, it would disorient them. So the gun was literally just a meme. It wasn't really meant to be used for like damage and killing stuff. And I remember the challenge came up one day, and I was like, dude, I can make the Slayer do damage. I can make a viable build. And they're like, no, you can't. I was like, watch this. I spent a week with it, and I got it to work in a build, and I was actually able to do damage and take it into shit and do shit on heroic. I think that needs to be the meta. The meta needs to be running shit that's not meta. Pushing yourself to do better. I think that's where I think why that's meta is because it's more skill based instead of taking the easy way out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let me check my notes real quick and see if there's anything else we needed to talk about. We hit Destiny Dumpster Fire at a moment. Space Jumper looks pretty good, still in early access. And we did
wait, no, I never looked it up. What's that even about?
So Space Jumper is like, you remember No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
Think kind of like No Man's Sky. And like, so you can fly your ship around and you go and do missions and whatnot. It's a first-person shooter. It looks pretty good out. Dash was showing me a little bit of it last night, the gameplay and whatnot. It looks pretty cool. Like, so while you're flying the ship and like going to go take out another ship, like one person could be like flying the ship and attacking while you're like, I could be outside grabbing cases and going to fix and repair the shields or make ammo and stuff like that.
I'm back.
So, no, it looks pretty good. If you want to, like, there's a couple of people streaming it on Twitch. Space Jumper looks pretty cool. Welcome back, Dash.
Space Jumper, yeah, like Space Jumper, you just can't you can't just explore on your own. You have to pick like little expeditions to go, and then you look at the map, and it's like a set path, and you gotta align it just right so where okay, I want to go this way because there's like components and stuff I need over here, but I also want this, so you have to do it just right to where it lines up to where you're going to get what you need. I mean, it's really simplistic and it's fun. I actually like it.
That's what's up.
And then like each little like place you go to, you're in space, so it's big. Like the little map area, I haven't really explored try to go like outside of the map area, but like Crowd was watching me. I was like, yeah, I need to go over here and land at this base. And it was like far away. And I flew up and I landed. And when you get there, it's like a whole giant base that you go into. So it's like, there's a lot of like little resources that go into that game for each little expedition that you do. Think of like Repo or Lethal Company without the scary monsters.
What's the point if there's no scary monsters?
Right. This is like
He's
messing around.
He's making the comparison that they play very similar.
Yeah, I mean, like when I was playing it, one of the ships came real close, and I could hook onto it because you have a little hook system that you could like hook onto things and go to zip line it to like Spider-Man. So I did that to one of the enemy ships, and I shot and blew up the ship while I was on it. I was like, that's pretty cool. Okay, I didn't know that.
Very nice, very nice. Any other gaming news? Anything else that people want to talk about? Stuff coming up? Anything?
No, the only two things
I haven't really heard of a game that I'm excited for. Really.
Which one?
Like even now, I'm just looking through the PlayStation library to see if there's any new games or anything. And it's just like, Nothing really looks too good.
Everything's kind of stale right now. I mean, I honestly can't wait for Once Human, like, to come to consoles. So
Right.
you guys could try it. It's free to play. You don't pay anything for it. It's a free to play game.
I got nothing.
I mean, well, who was, and so I remember, what was it? I wanted to say this earlier. I just remember that. So Dash was talking about how like the games in early access for Space Jumper, and I was like, yeah, there's a couple games I can think of that are, in early access that have not been doing very well. One of those being that, and if the funny thing is that the release for it is coming up, which is Escape from Tarkov. They're just in a bad situation too. Like, besides like the Warframe developers, I don't know what other developer out there is actually like doing good right now. Like, I can't name a developer that's like, oh yeah, we're sitting pretty right now.
I mean, maybe we should pick up Warframe. It is free to play.
It
And
is.
they have a good free to play model.
They have an amazing free to play model. They set the stone for it, dude. How long's Warframe been out? I want to say, dude, it's been since like I was like a kid.
4 years?
Kid.
No,
It's been out for 40 years.
dude, Warframe. No, it came out way before 2013. No way it came out in 2013. Because I remember watching G4 talk about Warframe.
Well, my guy, is it like 2013 a long time ago?
It's still a long time ago. It's over 10 years.
I was thinking about that. I was like,
Like
wait,
10 years, over 10, it's 12 years. That was 12 years ago, man.
My mind immediately went like, well, the Matrix came out, like, the Matrix movies are
Fucking
99 through
2002?
2000.
You guys are hilarious. Give me 2 seconds.
What's funny is I showed my little cousin that, right? He was like 12, 13 at the time. I go, you ever heard of the Matrix? He's all, the Matrix? I was like, oh, dude, yeah, it came out before you were born, okay? And he goes, what? So it's an old movie. And I put it on for him, and his mind was blown. He's all, this movie came out before I was born, bro? And I was all, yeah. I never felt so like, yes, sonny boy, the movie came out when I was, still in high school.
This is when I was still in diapers and I watched this movie.
Say, when did Matrix come out?
I think it was
99.
2001 or 2002. It was 99?
Yeah, 99 is when the Matrix
No
came out.
shot, bro.
The Matrix
God,
came
make
out-
me feel like I fucking need a cane. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you do. You want to hear something else crazy? When that movie came out, I was 3 years old.
You young bastards.
Oh, dude,
Young
I was like,
fucks.
I was close to graduating high school when that movie came out.
Bro, I was 8 when that movie came out.
Oh, my heart.
Old.
Shut
Yeah.
up, you're 5 years younger than me. What the fuck you
So
mean
the
old?
Matrix came out in 99.
Calm down, Grandpa. Take your meds.
The Matrix Reloaded came out in 2003. And then I think
Mid movie. Honest to
and-
God, mid movie.
And then the last one, because the Matrix Reloaded came out in 2003, and then the Matrix
Revolutions.
Revolutions that came out later that year, because I guess they filmed them both back to back, and that's what they did. I was like, man, so from 2003 to 2021 is when Resurrections came out. Matrix Resurrections.
The only thing I know from Matrix is there's a PlayStation 2 Matrix game we rented from Blockbuster, and I played a little bit. You either play as a woman or a man. I can't, and the
Yeah.
storyline's kind of different between the two.
Yeah, you're playing Niobe or the Chinese
Yeah.
guy. I can't remember his fucking name.
No, that's about as much as I remember it. I
Now,
don't remember that game all that well. Thought it was
Now,
a fever
there's-
dream for a while.
it was a fever dream. So like after that game, they came out with another good Matrix game, and it was called The Path of Neo. And you played
I heard about
as
that one.
you played as the main character. Where like, you know, on the movie how they plug him into the machine to learn all that stuff, like
Yeah.
karate, gunfighting. The game actually like, oh, this is what he learned. Now put it to work, put it to use, so that you could learn it yourself.
Oh
So,
yeah, I
and you
remember that
learned All
game.
this stuff in real time, and
Yeah,
that game was awesome. Like
That game was
and
good.
and then they came out with another Matrix game. It was like a MMO, like a whole world, and it didn't do really good at all. Man,
No, I swore I remember Warframe coming out even before 2013 because I know it was before I even it was before I was 18. I remember seeing it on G4. That's what I remember. And so apparently Warframe came out in 2013. I want to say it's like 20 years old. I could have sworn, but I'm not 100% right now.
Well, don't worry. Ghost here was picking up high school chicks when I was 3 years old, and The Matrix came out. So
Bro, I was 8. What the fuck you mean I was picking up high school chicks? I'm a
Calm
cougar
down,
hunter,
Grandpa,
but I
think
ain't
about it.
Hey,
a cougar hunter. God damn. They
Hey,
did that shit, they'd be called crater robbers.
hey, Ghost, what was it like sitting in class with Moses?
Fuck you. You were there with me.
Hey, Ghost. My oldest brother is 13 or 12 or 13, and he lost his V card to like an 18, 19-year-old.
Good man. Good man.
So I'm giving you
Fucker.
props here, you know.
Lucky fucker. That's all I
Yeah.
could say about that. Like, Jesus Christ.
I've seen pictures of
man.
her too. I was like, damn, I would have done it too.
Wow, we're talking V cards now. That's where we've gotten to.
Oh yeah. Look at the screen.
Reliving the good old days right here, are we, boys?
I guess so.
Yeah, let me take you back to the best 5 minutes of my life.
I thought
5
it-
minutes? Shit. Ain't no way you last 5 minutes, man, bro. I only lasted like seconds. And I was like, ah.
Okay, first of all, it was 3 minutes total, with 2 minutes 37 seconds of a lot of disappointment.
No. Well, the first part was accurate. The other part was this mouth game, all right?
That kill that one?
We count mouth game, all right?
Yes, that does include that.
Yeah, no, you're not. You weren't there. Were you in there with the camera watching me?
I was.
How would you know? That's
Um,
kind of
I
hot.
was
He's
right
in
there.
the bushes with a fucking Samsung camcorder.
Trying to record it for my VHS tape collection.
I'm gonna make sure I get this so that way Hammer can show his kids what he did.
That's my boy Blue.
He would have popped out the bushes and done that shit like Will Ferrell. You my boy, Blue.
I would have too. You guys know me too well.
You my fucking boy, Blue.
That's actually hilarious. God, we're horrible. I noticed that Dash got extremely quiet for this part.
Yeah, did you know? Have you not watched your V card yet? I'm sorry.
no, I haven't.
I knew it. I knew you had a secret.
My son,
Bro's
is a figment-
taking 40-year-old virgin to the new level, bro.
my son is a figment of my imagination.
I knew it. I've
he's
never
my
seen a picture of him. That's how I knew.
Hey,
That's how I
that
knew.
is
I've
one
never seen
powerful figment because we could all hear and see him too, man. We're a part of that fantasy for sure.
I haven't heard anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
But let's be honest, she was artificially inseminated, wasn't she?
Oh, fuck. God
Yeah.
damn, you went there.
Yeah, Dashman, sex is too ewy, too gross.
Dash, did I go too far there?
No, I'm reading her text message about little one wanting French
Okay.
fries from McDonald's.
Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't go too far. Okay.
Well, here's the dilemma. So he wants French fries from McDonald's. He has French fries in the freezer that I can make.
Just dad mode.
I could not find them, so I found these other ones that he. I'm not gonna say doesn't like, but like is like okay with. So we're like cross our fingers and add some salt to it, and hopefully he likes it, because
True.
his autism is like, no, I don't want those fries. I want these other fries. These are not my fries. He knows the
It
difference.
sounds like all of our fucking childhoods right there. Like, we got fucking cheeseburgers at the house. No, McDonald's cheeseburgers at the house. Like, fuck. That isn't autism at all, bro. That is literal childhood for all of us.
You know what? You're not
I was
wrong.
like, oh, damn, we're cooking? Hell yeah.
Well, that's what I was telling some guy yesterday. Where did we went somewhere? Yes, we were at the fair, and I went to the information booth to ask like questions. Like, they were having some kind of event. And I was asking about that, and then of course my son was having a little meltdown because he's seen the rides, and he's like, I want to go on those rides. He can't go on those rides because he's not tall enough. So we had to go to the kiddie area, which is like separated. And while Gavin is in there screaming, I'm looking at the guy. I go, I'm sorry about that. It's not an excuse, but yeah, my son is autistic. I go, him and my wife, they're overstimulating me so much over here. Like, I feel like I'm having autism breakdown right now. He started laughing. I go, no, I'm dead serious. Like earlier today, before I jumped on, my son had a meltdown. He's sick. I touched his Xbox controller.
Oh God.
That is a mortal sin.
How
And
dare
he's
you.
literally screaming in my face, turning red, and telling me to shh, 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 shh with his finger. And I go, you're okay. And he's screaming in my face. So then I started doing, maybe he wanted me to do that. So I went, I did the shh, shh, shh. And I was trying to calm him down. And he was still like, no, you touched my controller. So he was going off. I got my wife in the other room and my dad in the living room going, quit picking on him. And I'm like, I'm trying to stop a fire here. Okay, calm down. Like, if you don't know what's going on, don't say nothing. Just stay over there. Just stay over there. You don't know what's going on, just stay over there. And mind you, he's still turning really blood red. And what it is that he's sick because he has hand, foot, and mouth, and he has a fever, a cough, runny nose. So he's just falling apart. And I finally got him to calm down, and he laid with me on the recliner while I was rocking him. And then he didn't want to take his meds. And I told him, you want your Dino Nuggies? Yes. Then you got to take your meds. And then and give him the pill. He ate it. And he was good. And now he's like running around the house, screaming in the good way, not breakdown way, but good way. So now he's good. But I'm gonna be right back because the oven just went off, and I'm gonna hope and pray that he likes these French fries.
I get it though. Every time I'm near Ghost, I start stimming myself too.
Dude, Ghost, get him. Get him, Ghost. Don't take that one lying down.
I don't even know what the fuck to say to that, man. Like, honest to God.
Help my stimming.
It's like,
If you show
holy
me the pen.
shit. Huh?
Huh?
Huh? You really go there?
Oh.
You bald bastard. Go fuck your face with those pants.
Joke's on you. I have hair right now. I haven't shaved my head lately.
In the last
It doesn't
quarter,
fucking matter.
standing at 5'6", wearing some extremely tight pants, we've got Ghost.
Motherfucker,
only
I'm 5'9".
5'6".
Get that shit right.
Standing in the right
Take it up.
corner.
Calling me a damn near a fucking midget, 5'6". Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. I don't want to talk to you no more. I'm gonna go hang out in my corner. Like, fuck, man.
You know what's funny is the biggest thing he got mad at me about was his size, and I just guessed it. I wasn't even trying to be rude, and he's hella mad at me
Bro,
about it.
I'm as tall as you. How fucking tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
I'm 6 foot.
You giant crayon eating bastard. Nobody asked you.
Hey, Ghost, I'm 6 foot 280.
Cool. I'll take you out at the knees.
Oh, I got good knees. I played offense.
Listen,
Good.
listen here, you tall motherfucker. I hope you hit your head on an air conditioning vent. I hope Bin Laden flies a plane into your lips.
What's that? Speak up. I can't hear you from all the way up there.
It's so
Oh,
cute when they get. It's always the little ones that get so feisty.
I'm a foot and a half taller than you, but whatever.
little near Frodo, don't get short with me. Oh.
It has 3 towers, like a peasant.
I was
Be more
hoping
proud.
I was hoping you were gonna do one of those impersonations for when Dash was talking about his son touching his controller.
I couldn't really think of any impression to come up with like in that one.
Do one of them. Now,
Boy, don't make me come over there and be a parent.
no,
First time for everything. Ho ho ho!
no. From Gavin's perspective of his dad touching his controller, which is a mortal sin. How dare
I can see
you
the
touch my controller?
future. That was fucked up. My bad.
Oh fuck! I'm still trying to think of one now. Like you got me thinking of it.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time thinking too. I'm stimming every time Ghost talks. I'm stimming.
You, sir, unhand thine controller, for I shall wreak death upon you.
All I can think about right now is being
I
called a
shall
bald bitch.
bear egregious eardrum torture you have ever faced in your life, sir. Unhand thine controller, or face thine wrath.
Yeah, there you go.
Hearing Ghost call me bald, all I can think about is "Bald This Way," the musical parody that they made.
All I can think about when I hear Hammer's voice is the movie Cats.
Elaborate on that. I want to laugh
Elaborate
harder.
on that?
Elaborate.
Fuck, dude. What isn't there to elaborate on?
Yeah,
He
I
just
don't know.
has to
I
be
can't
heard
be
all the
offended. I don't
goddamn
know what you're
time.
talking about.
He just has to be heard all the damn time. If he's not speaking, he's damn near gonna fucking sing it in your ear.
To be fair,
Big
I
hairy
didn't
fuck.
99% of this podcast because every time I've opened my mouth, you guys started interrupting me, so I started stimming real hard. And last time I stimmed too hard, we had an argument on Destiny, and then no one wanted to play, and I had to apologize. It was just the whole thing. You had to be there.
I wasn't.
there.
I wasn't. It was another person that day.
That was your brother, right?
The evil
Yeah,
twin. Yeah.
that actually makes sense. So
Hey,
so
just
my,
out of curiosity, dumb question.
I mean, if you want me to, I could just roleplay a shadow the entire rest of the fucking stream. I don't care.
I love that as a gag. But dumb question: is your brother your twin? Are you twins?
No.
Oh, you guys look exactly alike. I see you as a sort of suggested friend all the time. Like, what the fuck? I thought I was friends with Ghost.
No, bro. He was born in '93. I was born in '91.
Oh, gotcha. You old man.
I know.
Hold on, guys. I gotta go get him his ibuprofen or his baby aspirin before his blood starts flowing.
Fuck you. I take a leave. All right. You give me the good shit or nothing at all.
hey,
I'll get
hey,
you some Tylenol.
I literally just bought a leave the other day because I like naproxen better than pseudometaphone. And you know, apparently Tylenol gives you you know, autism.
I have the tism,
No,
so
it
joke's on
no,
them.
it increases the likelihood of it if you're pregnant and taking it.
Well,
I have tism already, so it's joke's on them. Ha ha.
The
then
second we
Hammer-
get off this, well, I'm going to start stimming in my bathroom so hard.
that just sounds really wrong.
Exactly what you think.
Make
it
sure
is.
you stim it so hard too. Stim it the
I'll send
hardest.
you a video, Moni. I'll send you a video saying your name while it's happening.
Oh,
Only
fuck.
only if he sends you a picture of him wearing the pants.
Oh, please do.
Fuck you, I
need
got
to
new
finish-
pants. Those pants are non-existent now.
Dude, hang on. So we get off of work, and it was like a week or two ago, and my nephew Trace is coming over, and my wife's like, "Oh, your nephew's gonna come over." She grabbed cardboard, she taped them together, and put together an actual rules of proper attire before coming into the house. And I made him read it before he came in. There is now a dress code for my house.
I'm here.
You're welcome. Glad I can make sure that happened the right way.
Yeah. Do your Gavin, the Gavin impersonation for Dash touching the controller. Since Dash is here now.
Father, how dare you touch thine controller? If you ever touch my controller again, I shall unleash upon you the most horrible verbal torture you can ever imagine in your life. Unhand it! Or face mine wrath!
That was so good.
You need to add like a Monty Python theme, like in the middle of that, go shh, 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 shh. Like that's what he was doing.
Pressing his finger up against your lips. Shh, shh, shh.
Yeah,
It's
like
going
that.
to
Like,
be okay. Shh, shh, shh. Face mine wrath if you shall touch thine controller again, old man. Shh, 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 shh.
Be quiet while I'm speaking to you.
like I don't know if he was
You
trying to
shut
tell
your
me
mouth when you're talking to me.
like I don't know if he was trying to tell me to shh. Like when I was like, it's okay. Like and then I just stopped talking altogether. And then he would scream and then shh, scream and then shh. And I go, maybe he wants me to do it. So I was like, shh. And then he kind of stopped. And then he screamed again, like, no, I just remember 5 seconds ago you touched my controller. And I was like, oh my God.
At that point, you just need to turn into Vegeta from Team 4 Stars. Boy, don't make me come over there and be a parent.
What you
Did you
doing?
touch my drum set?
You throwing the fans?
Did you just touch my drum set?
I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna put my nuts all over your drum set.
It was like, dude, it was that energy right there, Hammer. It was straight up that energy.
That's literally what it'd be like if me and Ghost were roommates.
Dude.
Why are you so sweaty? Oh, I was watching Cops.
Where you're
I
from,
know you're
they
lying to
probably
me
put your
because
probably
Cops doesn't
wrong.
come on until 4. Oh, I can fucking verbatim quote that goddamn movie, dude. Better
God.
shut his fucking ass up. Oh, it's a roundhouse his ass.
Dude, I'm just glad that we're all sitting here having fun, enjoying this moment.
Yeah, but with the games wise, because I kept getting interrupted with it, I really only want to play the finals and like games where you make a build a character up. Oh, that run's done. Reboot it, restart from the beginning, like Hades or Risk of Rain 2, stuff like that.
So
Okay.
roguelikes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I've really been into right now. It's what's causing me to it's really itching the tism.
Hang on 1 second. I gotta address my son, and then I have something for you, Hammer. Hold on.
Oh boy, someone's got me something. That's the first time in years I've gotten a gift. Literally, that's not even me trying to. It's being facts. Blake. It's a Blake. Blake.
Well, so then, and I know you're gonna bash me on this, but just go with me. So there is something that we could do similar to that. We could try something like that in a sense, if you'd be up for it. So Diablo does have a hardcore mode, and if you die, you have to start all over again.
No.
Sorry. That's a big no from me, too. I ain't touching Diablo 4 with a fucking 10-foot pole.
The second with me and Ghost actually do the. Hold on. I'm gonna have to make a meme, boys.
Oh, he's making a meme right now. Okay, I want to see this meme. This is gonna be hilarious. Let me just go ahead and get ready to put this on the screen because it's going to be hilarious.
Is this going in the group chat or the Discord chat?
He's putting him in the Discord. I know he is.
We interrupt this programming to bring you some rather disturbing messages.
Too bad.
I found the right picture they use now. So you guys continue. It'll be there eventually.
Eventually.
I know which one I want to use. I just can't find it. I don't know what shows.
We'll use the power of friendship.
So what's funny is that like earlier today, we went to Denny's. My sister treated us at Denny's this morning to get us all out of the house. And my wife said something to her son, and she goes, "Bro, you need to chill." And my sister looks at her and goes, "Did you just call him bro?" I started dying laughing. I go, "Dude," when she goes, when she gets so frustrated with him, she would be like, "My guy, you need to relax." Or like, "My dude." And I'm like,
Who says that? CJ says that to.
Raven.
Bro, I love
Yeah,
how
Raven.
in your stream my freaking my little Discord picture isn't up there. I just suck, man.
You need to send it to me so that I could edit it. Is that your picture? What is that, from a comic book?
Dude, it's literally a meme picture from Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm literally. You know what?
Brother.
I'm gonna create the logo. I'm probably gonna grab a Pokemon, one of the ghost figure, and I just put it up there with your name. Because Hammer has a really good one too. I was looking at Hammers.
I paid for that only because I had a crush on the girl at the time, so I bought it. I don't even like it.
Who was it that did that again?
Hold on. She blocked me on Discord, but I can still look at her old messages. Hold on. Let me scroll down here. Spooky Draws is the name of the Discord user.
That must have been from like back in the day when I was still talking with fucking a Kestrel.
Yeah, and his sister. Yeah, I met her through her.
Yeah. No refunds. Right, Dash?
Like, the
I almost
color,
want to.
I want to use this picture, but the color is so hard to get words to look good on it. Hold on.
What were you gonna say, Dash?
I almost want to make him a better one because the hammer that's on there, isn't that from like Halo?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the
'cause that's
grab
what I
hammer.
wanted. Yeah.
Hey, here's what's sad, Hammer. This, like, if you look at your icon from far away, like I am right now, I thought it was Patrick Starfish.
I don't see it, but
How many times we gotta tell you, old man?
it's not. There's a certain style. I don't know what to say. I'm bad with art. There's a certain style I wanted to go with it. And if I can find something that kind of has the same art design, I'll send it to you guys so we can try to figure out somebody who can do it. But anyways,
Dude, Dash has been
I'll
doing
throw
some
my-
pretty cool stuff. Like he messed around with shadows and he came up with some pretty good stuff.
Well, you see Clown's logo that's even on his stream right now.
Yeah,
When
he helped.
said that to me, it was just clear. Like there was no white
Yeah,
for the skull or nothing. There was no white for the letters. It was all clear.
yeah.
And I
Dash
was like,
fixed it for
"Dude,
me.
I was like, that's bugging, dude. That's bugging me. And he's like, well, what do you mean? I was like, I gotta do something. So I put it on a white backdrop, and then I removed everything else, and then I made it a PNG. So it's he could literally move that around if he wanted to.
Mhm.
I figured out how to do all that, and I was like, cool. Like his intro to his stream, I made all that because I was bored, and I was like, I want to make him something cool. So I just started using the computer's stock stuff that is no longer, sadly, it's no longer available on Windows anymore. They took that away. So his is like a remnant of the old stock stuff that you could edit and add stuff, and then the song is like 6 different song clips spliced together in such a way where it sounds like a circus music.
That last meme the the Hammer put in there with Hammer drowning at the bottom. That shit was great.
Dude, that was
Yeah,
fun.
you're welcome. That reminds me. I don't know who's sending these cat memes, but there's no cats allowed in Discord. I'm about to ban them. If I'm a mod, I'm gonna ban them.
That's Bunny. That's Bunny Go Boom. Leave him alone. They're not even memes. They're just pictures of his cat.
Safe.
Well, I mean, it's an orange cat too. That's equivalent to a Titan, right? They have far less brain cells.
No,
I
hate
should
cats.
know. Actually, no, because we have an orange cat that is terrified of me, and I've never done anything to this cat to hurt him in any way. Yeah, he
You're
sees
just
me. He's like, oh my god, and he'll take off like I'm chasing him, and I'm literally like sitting down, and
dude.
looking at him.
Listen, Dash. You're just scary looking, dude. You look like Hagrid. You're part Mexican, but you sound like a white person. You're just a walking contradiction.
He's no Sabo.
Can I just say?
I look fairly I look fairly intellectual
You do.
with my glasses now.
Did my camera get moved? Oh, I guess I hadn't used it since I moved because I got a new monitor. Yeah. It's weird. I don't necessarily like that angle.
For some reason, it's not saving it. Jesus.
I don't know. That's
See with
weird.
the glasses?
That better? Oh yeah, that's more like what I had it before. Yep. Hey, you do look intellectual.
Look at this.
Are you drinking actual Jack Daniels right now?
No, Raven got this like probably like months ago. So she did a delivery and they weren't home. She did a delivery and it turned out the address was the wrong address because they moved like out of state. And she was like, well, there's nothing I could do about it. Like I gotta like I'm gonna end up giving like I can't take it back to the store. They're not gonna accept it. And they were like, just take it. So she took a swig out of it and literally did nothing. I don't normally drink. So if I were to drink a sip or a shot of this, I'll probably be messed up.
Yeah, dude. When's the last time you actually like drank liquor?
Oh, jeez. Before I met Raven.
Damn. That,
That's like 9 years ago.
damn. No, good on you, man. Good on you, man.
Guys, the image I wanted to use, the colors contrasted too much. I couldn't find white or black text wouldn't work. So I had to switch up different animes.
That's still so fucking good.
Stanford hating Diablo. I fucking love it. That's perfect. That's so good. It should say Diablo 4, but we'll let it slide. We'll let it slide. Let's see if I can get this this picture up. Hang on. I want everybody in the chat to see this. Let's see.
Join the
this one?
Discord, you'll see it.
No, I'm trying to show it on the thing.
I'm trying to get you Discord numbers. What the fuck you want?
This one? Fucking when is it? I don't even know. Maybe I can just do it for my live. Not the webcam overlay. Screen capture. And Heidi Elgato. No, not that one. Let me close, and then I'll just put this up here. Do this. Do that. Okay, there you can see that. Perfect. Now I'll just do this. Yeah, chat. This is the meme he just made. Ghost and Hammer hating Diablo. So
The
good.
funny part is, I only hate Diablo 4. I don't hate Diablo 3, 2, or 1 because I
Yeah,
grew up playing those games.
Yeah, that's why I said it should say Diablo 4, but it's okay. We'll let it slide this time. Let it slide.
Someone checked and asked for input.
Well, you got it anyway, sir. So just take your big ol' opinion and deal with it.
Last time I checked, when I told you to shut your mouth when you talk to me, you know what I'm saying?
What's that? I can't understand you with the fucking
I'll
dick in
take
your
the
mouth.
I can't hear you with that pity dick in your mouth. All right. I don't know if we still want to try and run something. I technically need to jump off and do a little bit of schoolwork with Bubs. He's got some schoolwork that's due Tuesday. He doesn't have school tomorrow, but I do work tomorrow. What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
I don't know, but I did find a cool image for Dash to use for my image on streams.
All right, yeah. If you can, yeah, send it to Dash. Dash can mess around with them, and Hammer, if you want to send your logo to him as well too, he can mess around with it as well.
One day.
One
It'll be
day.
time for bed in 30 minutes.
Be time for bed in 30 minutes. Yep. I think as much as I do want to like try and gamble a little bit, I don't know. I'm just kind of like ready to just wait for my work to be done because like I got like this one last week, and I'm gonna be off Tuesday, Wednesday, so I can put some time in. I guess. I'm
Did
just not feeling
the
that right
final
now.
2 episodes go up yet?
No, I still need to do those. I'm going to do them.
I just want to give you shit.
No worries. I completely understand. I'm a bastard for that. Who's Dash doing some
I
I
stuff right
still
now?
need to come by your house with the fucking
I'm
bike
thinking-
someday.
Oh, look at this one.
Let's shoot for Tuesday, Wednesday because I'm off for sure Tuesday, Wednesday.
It's supposed to be raining.
You could still
Oh,
ride by
yeah,
on the bike.
Tuesday. I'm not riding in the rain. Fuck you.
You
can
live
ask
10
Alpha
minutes
about
away,
that.
bro.
Yeah, I'll come over on Wednesday.
Okay,
How's the
Wednesday.
motorcycle life going?
Because also Tuesday I'm on call.
All right, perfect.
So-
See, even better. See, we figured it out. Dude, I definitely think you should do some type of hammer. Wait, hang on. Go back up, Dash. The hammer. No, go down. Go down one. That one with the dude wearing the red sweater holding the hammer. That one. I like that one. I think that one would be really good. I like that.
Dash uses the 9979 number, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I sent you a text.
Wow, you don't even have his number saved? That's toxic.
I don't have your number saved.
Oh, that hurt my heart. I'm not gonna lie.
Literally, that's coming from the most toxic person in the group right now. I'm just saying. All right, chat. Thank you to everybody. Yeah, he's stimming. He's stimming. He's overstimulated, chat. I just want you guys to know that. Thank you to everybody who came through, came by, tuned into the stream. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna jump off, do a little bit of schoolwork with my son before I gotta get him off to bed. And yeah, I got work tomorrow. I'm gonna be off Tuesday, Wednesday, so expect I might try to do some streams those days. We'll see how it goes. Ghost is gonna come by and visit me. He's not gonna wear those pants because apparently they have been burned. Thank God.
Yeah, I wanted to see him write his little Jixus on it though. Without wearing them.
But everybody here
On
knows that I love and I appreciate them. So, but we appreciate you guys. You guys stay safe out there. Enjoy yourselves. Hopefully, enjoy some fucking video games out there. It's a
What
little
a
tough out there.
toxic person, first of all. Hold on. You can continue going. Dash, get your woman out of here. She's crazy.
Wait, what happened?
Sending more cats.
Who's sending Gath? What are we talking about?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was Dash's wife. I'm not sure.
I got a creamy one brain cell sharing orange.
It is to me.
That's Jack. That's Jack. That's the one that hates me.
I hate that cat. How dare you hate Dash?
Hammer. Would you like a Nordic hammer for your logo?
I'll send you what I've been thinking about.
Yeah, send me something, and then I could work it. Do you like the same format that you have for your symbol, like the stripe
Yes
like
and no.
that? Because I could actually make it look a little bit more better.
All right, chat. I love you guys. You guys have a good one. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, I'll see you guys later this week to do a actual stream, and we'll probably run some Destiny. So, but till then, catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.